WrestleMania 20, back where it all began in Madison Square Garden, the 20th WrestleMania. I was really interested in the show in 2004. I thought it was going to be great, and it was. Unfortunately, we can't really celebrate it because we had that amazing main event with Triple H defending his title against Shawn Michaels and Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit getting the victory, tapping out Triple H in a really fun and bloody triple threat match with Benoit winning the World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of the 20th WrestleMania in Madison Square Garden. Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit's good friend, who earlier in the night successfully retained his WWE title against Kurt Angle. He shows up here in the end, and the two of them have this beautiful hug and embrace as the confetti falls, and Benoit celebrates with his friend, and Benoit celebrates with his family, the very family that he would wind up murdering 3 years later. And it's really, really tough and frustrating that we can't ever celebrate this WrestleMania because of the actions of Benoit and the tragedies of 2007. We should have had an amazing dream match between Goldberg and Brock Lesnar, but of course both guys were on their way out. Goldberg was leaving. He did not have a good year in WWE. Brock has decided to leave pro wrestling because he didn't like the grind and the travel. He was going to go try to be a football player. This, of course, is New York City, and the fans know all this stuff already going into it, and even Stone Cold Steve Austin, as the special guest referee, could not save this match from the wrath of the fans. They were all over both guys. The match completely sucked. Goldberg got the win over Brock, and Austin stunned them both right out of the WWE. The Rock was back for this year's WrestleMania, although only sort of. He felt like he was just going through the motions. He had this weird goatee going on. They used a theme song from like 2 years earlier when he came out to the ring. He teamed up, of course, with Mick Foley to reform the Rock and Sock Connection to face Evolution in a handicap match. And it was cool to see The Rock in the ring with Ric Flair, in the ring with Randy Orton. That was cool. And also in the ring with his Hollywood colleague, Dave Bautista. So we did get some cool interactions there, but in the end, it was Evolution getting the win, and we would not see The Rock back in the ring until Survivor Series 2011. John Cena got one of the biggest Madison Square Garden pops I've ever seen when he beat The Big Show to win the United States title. That was a really, really awesome moment. The Undertaker, after several years as the American Badass, has returned to the Dead Man gimmick. He got buried alive back at Survivor Series 2003. Taker comes back with the black hat and the jacket, and Paul Bearer is with him, and he's back to being the Dead Man, and he puts down Baby Bro at WrestleMania for the second time. Other than that, we had Trish Stratus turning heel, aligning with Christian to help him beat Chris Jericho, and the lovely Molly Holly got her head shaved.